It's time for an update on how it's going with the cat gallery because it's been a little while. My friend Dawn built us amazing benches with lumber donated by McMunn and Yates. Each bench is 2 by 8 feet and each has 4 cubbies for cats to curl up in. We're still looking for cat beds if anybody has any nice big cat beds that they would like to donate for our cubbies. I think we still need like 3 or 4 of them. Pollock's Hardware donated the paint and Fabricland donated the vinyl for the top. The benches are connected when folks are visiting the cats, but we can pull them apart to use as seating and pop up a table in between them when we have a class. We got new trim on the 2 lovely French doors and newly painted and patched walls because I hadn't done that in a while. We also did some work on our selfie wall. It's not completely done, but it's most of the way there. We also had to do some work on the sort of entryway. So from the storefront, you come into this, we call it the airlock, because one door has to close before the gallery door opens so that the cats can't get out, kind of like an airlock on a spaceship. And it really needed a coat of paint. And also I built this little broom cupboard in there and made a little curtain to cover up the broom cupboard. And the cats really like it when it's just us and I open up that door and they like to hide behind the curtain. They seem to think that I can't see them if they're back there. The other thing that we needed to do was the cat care room, which is where the litter boxes and food and stuff will be. And we're close to being done that. We put up a new door and the flooring is in. Both of those were also donated by McMunn and Yates. And we installed new trim, which was donated by artist Pedro Reese of Hunter Ray Studio. We did some painting, and it's mostly done. I want to tell you some stuff about the rescue. Canine advocacy are all about saving as many animals as possible. One of the things that they do is send animals to rescues in other provinces where they don't have as many strays as we do. So many animals are saved because they do that. When they do that, some of the animals' medical needs, like some of the vaccinations and spaying and stuff, are looked after by the receiving rescue, but it's still a lot of expense for Canine and tons of work for their volunteers. When Canine sends animals to us, they have to do all of the testing, vaccinating, and fixing of the animals before they send them to us, and it really adds up financially as it's hundreds of dollars per animal to get all of that done. Recently, Canine had such a huge vet bill that they had to do an intake freeze. I know we're all always getting asked for donations from everywhere, but if you are able to make a donation to Canine, please consider doing so. I'll put their info below. It would be really awesome if they got a bunch of donations and a lot of the load was taken off of them for getting cats to us. I'm not sure if there's a space on their website when you're making a donation to put a note that you're donating to help with the cost of the cats coming to Gallery 39, but if there is, you could make that note if you want. Also, if you drop food off to us, it means Canine doesn't have to provide it. Canine often isn't able to provide wet food, so unless it's donated to us, the cats often don't get it, and they really love it. This is what Phantom does when I'm on my way with the wet food. Frisky's canned food is great, or any canned food, and for dry food, they've been getting Performatrin Prime, chicken and rice, because we had a bunch donated by Pet Value on St. Anne's Road, which was lovely of them. And we want to keep them on that so as to not upset their tummies by switching their dry food. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has donated towards making the Cat Art Gallery possible. I'm really excited about opening the gallery because the cats love visitors, and the more folks who meet them, the more chances they will have to get adopted. We've already had 2 of the gallery cats adopted and we're not even open yet. And also, the art that's up in our gallery is almost always from local artists, and it'll be great to have more eyes on that art. Right now we have 2 cats, Petey and Phantom. Petey's a little girl and she is a real snuggly sweetheart. Phantom is a boy and he is a big goof, very funny and sweet. Also a good cuddler. And here's the exciting news. We needed to get enough cats to open. Now that all the preparations have been finished, we are getting, it looks like, about 10 kittens on Saturday. And so that means we're going to be able to open really soon. They're so cute. And we will put up more information as soon as we know exactly when. I just want to give them a little time to get settled in before we for sure open. But it is going to be very soon. So we are going to be letting you know as soon as we have that exact date. So we'll see you at the gallery soon.